And welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I thought I'd do another food taste test type video. This time about a thing that my wife picked up recently. We just had Canadian Thanksgiving and she was going to use this in a recipe, and I saw it and I thought, oh, I got to make a video about this. It's basically just about bread. You would think, no big deal. How hard can that, what's noteworthy about that? Well, this stuff is Silver Hills Gluten-free Omega Flax. And it's a small loaf of bread, but my God, it weighs a ton. Let me just show you in comparison. Here is some other Silver Hills Max Flax bread, which is very, very tasty, very, very nice. And in fact is bigger, as you can see. But as you'll see in a minute, this thing is incredibly dense. Let me show you what I mean by getting out the scale. So, Max Flax, standard kind of loaf of bread. Let's see just how much a loaf of this stuff weighs. And as you can see, 494, let's say 500 grams. Let's weigh the Omega Flax. Get that out of the way. Look at that, 573. This thing is heavier than this. Like, these are, look at the size comparison. This is a bigger loaf of bread, and yet this thing weighs more. So it gives you an idea. It's pretty incredible. Now, I'll just get out a couple slices here, just to show you in comparison what they look like. So, here is a slice of the Omega gluten-free, and here is a slice of the regular flax bread. There you go, standard stuff. Like, look at the difference in size. And again, just going by the weight of it, this thing feels a little bit heavier. Yikes! So let's try having a little taste of it. Now I know what regular flax bread tastes like, so I won't bother with that. But let's just give this a try here. It feels like, you can see how this stuff has got some nice holes there, a bit of airiness, like it's a light slice of bread. But this stuff, although there are holes there, it doesn't feel like it. It feels really, really dense. So let's just tear off a corner here and see what it's like. Yeah. All right, well, it's like chewing, first of all, it's got a bit of a, I don't know, they added like a hint of something. There's almost a flowery, perfumey taste to it. What did they put in this thing? I don't know, but yeah, it's got a, it doesn't even have like a normal bread flavor. There's this aromatic kind of quality to it. But you can see there, like, that stuff is just, it's like sponge. Yeah, that's a good description. It's like eating a sponge. It's got that density to it. Let's try a little bit more, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't even, you can see it kind of breaks apart like a sponge does too. So, let's try a bit more. No, it's a bit dry. No, thank you. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to try a few things to make this a little more appealing. Be right back. And we're back. So, did a couple of things here that I thought might correct the overall reaction I'm having here. One, I made a cheese sandwich. And two, I took that piece I was eating earlier and I toasted it. So, let's see if that can possibly redeem this very dense and rather unpleasant bread to chew on. Here, let's try the toast out. Well, it's a little better. It's again got that fruitiness, and I was checking the ingredients here. There's nothing here that would indicate like it's all good stuff. Water, organic whole wheat, organic whole sour gum flax chia blend. I haven't really had chia before. Maybe it's that's giving it this kind of jasmine-y kind of aftertaste. But, no. It's all right toasted, but not a fan. Not a fan. Let's see if a cheese sandwich will make any difference here. Not really. No, I mean, I'm sure this stuff is good for you. I'm sure it has all kinds of benefits. Low oxidizing, whatever. Antioxidants, maybe, but I can't see it's all that pleasant. No, it's like a really solid, very heavy, kind of flowery, like in the sense of daffodil type flowery type of flavor bread. And yeah, not liking it too much. I'll have one more little bit of the toast in case that makes any difference. Yeah, it's just all right. I suppose if you really want to try the gluten-free and trying to maximize your omega intake and all that kind of stuff, this stuff is probably really, I mean, there's no question, it's probably really good for you. And if you have gluten sensitivity, maybe this is the bread for you. But for me, I'll stick with my regular flax bread. This is very, very hard to get through. So, yeah, not a fan. And, you know, I wanted to prove that I don't just review stuff that I like. I review all kinds of things. Anyway, that's it for now. So until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.